things that I hold on to,
Exactly.
and vice
Exactly.
versa. So your experiences in life have you at the position that you are in life,
Yep.
and it's no more fair to you for me to transpose my experiences or the results of my experiences, be it celebration or consequence. It's not a good situation for me to transpose my experiences or the consequences or benefits of my experiences onto you, because you are your own individual. You have your own experiences. So
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like somebody's trespassing when they tell you how you should feel or how you should think about a situation.
People would like to make you feel how they think you should feel versus just minding your business or
Exactly.
just asking, how are you doing?
and taking time to listen to you.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I want to stay on this a little bit. This little this topic here a little bit because I came across another post a long time ago that said, "Stop jumping when someone needs you. It's never the same energy when you need them." And
Mm.
I think about how miserable that person is. That the person who said, "Stop jumping for people who don't give you the same energy." I think about how miserable that person is, not the person that's actually jumping,
Right.
because going back a little bit, that can be their thing. I feel like there's levels to virtually everything
Oh
in the
yeah.
world. Levels to it's not just black and white how we make it out to be. When I thought about myself personally and how I go about life, I don't do anything with the expectations of grabbing or getting anything back. I don't even do it for your thank you. I do it because I want to, or I do it because I feel like doing it, or I do it because I don't mind doing it if you ask. Now, I'm not going to volunteer myself to do anything I don't want to do. I ain't gonna volunteer myself. I don't care if you grabbing, picking up a bag or whatever. If you don't ask me, I ain't doing it if I don't want to do it. Now, if you ask me, I don't mind probably.
Probably.
I don't mind probably. I think it's a difference between me volunteering myself to do something versus you asking me, do you mind doing this?
Right. Right.
Now, and that's why I think about when I read that, that's a lot of civilization, is that everybody do things like this person said. Don't jump when when someone needs you. It's never the same energy when you need them. Like
Well,
me and my partner, had talked a little bit about something similar to this, and I had when I like when I ask for money or he asks for money or anybody, just use money as a catalyst here.
right.
Unless I say otherwise, I'm not expecting that money back.
No.
I'm not expecting that money back. Now you give it back, thank you.
Fine.
I appreciate that. That shows the integrity you have, and hey, I chose right by having you as my friend.
You know. And I used honestly, I used to own a couple of businesses, and a very wise man once taught me, don't ever give, whether it be loan, give, whatever the case, don't ever give out, loan out anything that you can't afford to do without. And,
Yep.
and, and something else that you touched on a moment ago, one of them, again, my twisted hillbilly philosophy. If you do something for what you expect thanks, you're doing it for the wrong reason.
I kind of look at it, you're doing it for malicious purposes. Whether you're a malicious person or not, you're doing it to get something back
Right.
later in life. Whether
Whether
you
you,
ask for it now, because I even like going back to my partner, my friend. I even stated like, dude, if you was to come to me an X number of times, and I gave all those X numbers of times, and then I actually needed it, and you didn't give it to me, wasn't able to give it to me, or whatever the reason be, I'm not going to be mad because at the time that you asked me, I was able to.
right?
at the time that I'm asking you and I need your help, if you're not able, why would I get mad? You're not able to do it at this particular
Right.
time. I believe that you will, if you had it, you would. And I believe that if I was to come back to you at any other time in the future to ask and you had it, you would. So again, just because I'm not able to be able to help you out this particular time after all the times you helped me out,
Right.
don't get mad. We're supposed to be boys, right? We're supposed to be family, right?
Exactly. And you should know him well enough, and vice versa. He should know you well enough to know that if you did have it, if you were able to, you would hook him up, or vice versa.
Exactly. But the world doesn't live by that. They like to preach it, and civilization like to preach it, but they don't live by anything. They don't go by what I call participating in your beliefs, which is just another way of saying practice what you preach. It's
Exactly.
just my version of saying it. I sprinkle in a little bit more to it than just practice what you preach when we're doing the explanation of it, but just participate. You know, people are, hey, I'm trying to be nice. Oh, I was trying to be a good person. Like, you don't have to try
Why
to
you
be
trying?
nice.
Just do it.
Exactly. Just be a nice person. If you're trying to be nice, that's what I call fake. You're a fake person. There's no need to try to be nice. Just be
Just
a
be
nice
genuine.
person. You know what nice is. Put it like this. You know how you want to be treated.
Right.
Therefore, be that way all the time, no matter whoever is treating you in another way.
Exactly.
Another example, another statement that is commonly used. Oh, you made me go out of character. Don't make me go out of character. Like, that's not you going out of character.
That's you been who you are.
That's exactly. You just giving another variation of yourself. That's it.
And
If
you know
this
what?
is who you really, oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no.
I'm rambling on.
I was just gonna interject. I'm good with that. I mean, whether you like me or dislike me, I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I do have as a staple, I demand that you respect me.
Respect.
Like me or dislike me, I really don't care. No matter what you believe, no matter how you feel about me or otherwise, I respect your position.
Mm-hmm.
And that's honestly where it starts and stops.
Exactly.
I don't meet you on the first of the month to figure out how you're gonna pay your bills. You don't knock on my door for us to sit down at the table and figure out how I'm gonna pay mine.
Mm-hmm.
So what goes on in your life is your business.
You don't come knocking on my door asking me how am I doing.
The way I put it, we don't share soap in the shower. So that ain't that when your business is mine.
We don't share shit for the side. I ain't never heard that one before. That's a good one.
I told you I'm country. My twisted. I tell you they're twisted. My twisted hillbilly.
No, I like it. I like it. That's a good one. But one of my theories is, again, people act out life versus being themselves, because that's the most frowned upon thing in the world, is to
Yep.
be yourself. And when you try, as they like to say, they like to use the word try.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to be yourself, you're more worried about other people's imagination of you.
Right. Ooh.
So.
I not to cut you up. I gotta, because it's befitting.
Mm-hmm.
I had a person tell me, they asked me, why don't you like me? I said, excuse me? They're like, why don't you like me? I said, the issue is not that I don't like you. The problem is you think that I think that I don't like you. It's not for me to decide whether I like you or not, because to be quite honest with you, you have no significant bearing on any important aspect of my life. In other words, you're irrelevant.
I don't give you purpose in my life. You have zero purpose in my life.
Well, see, the way I say it, you don't have any real estate here.
Why should I be liking you? I mean, I like you to the default setting of you are another human being that I respect.
Respect.
That's as far as it goes. But outside of when we clock out, if it just happened to be a coworker, then you back to being a stranger
Okay.
like you were before we clocked in.
Well, you are significant where you have relevance. Outside of that, poof, be gone.
Now here's my question to you. Why do you care if I like you or not?
I don't.
Uh,
I
so,
don't.
so why are you asking me this question then? If I like you or did? No, no.
My accident was August the 20th of 2001.
Hmm.
I lost my memory. I've asked a few people about me, trying to understand the nature of who I was.
Hmm.
But I've never asked anybody whether or not they like me. I don't care.
I don't care. I am curious to ask you this question. You said you was in a coma for 7 months.
Mhm.
Can you recall anything in like not recall like outside of life, but in your head that was going on in that state?
It was, I was asleep.
You just had the accident and just woke
I
up
went to sleep.
later.
Honestly, when I had the accident, uh, August the 20th of 2001, I woke up sometime in March or April of 2002.
Hmm.
I woke up, I looked around, and I wondered where I was because it was like I had two businesses, like I said, and it was like I just went to work one day, did the things that I normally do, got off work, went home, and woke up the next morning wondering where I was. I had no recollection of what had happened, no recollection of who I was. Didn't even know I had two businesses. I lost my memory about my whole life. So
Mm,
it was like literally having to start over again.
dang, dang. Hey, what was you? Were you married?
No, the accident was in August. Thankfully, I had just gotten I had just gotten out of a really really tumultuous marriage. It was
At the time?
it was not a good experience, but anyway,
My bad. Yeah, I didn't want to bring up. I just wanted to know, like, how does it, like, this person coming up to you that you don't remember saying that we're together.
you know what? Seriously, well, my mother's passed, my father has passed, but my late mother told me that there was a point that my ex had come to the hospital, and they said that I was, I was hooked up to all these machines. My body was swollen like 5 times the normal size, all this kind of stuff, and they finally allowed some few of the family members in, and they said she came into the room where I was. She walked over. Nobody knows what she said, but she walked over to where I was laying, and they said she whispered something in my ear.
God damn, if you don't make it, I'll kill you. Hear me? Hear me, bitch? If you don't make it, I'll kill you.
And the machines, the monitors, and everything went crazy. They literally, I told you it wasn't a good experience, but they literally had to escort her out of the room and ban her from the hospital. So she was not allowed to come see me anymore.
Oh man, and that's wild. That's wild right there.
And I honestly, I don't, obviously, I don't remember that happening. I don't remember. The only thing, this is gonna sound cash, but the only thing I remember about her is that she was, how do I say this politely? She was a little bit self absorbed,
Hmm.
and she didn't like my Harley, and that was enough to make me not like her.
so, so it's kind of like the coma was kind of worth it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I forgot my whole life, and part of 7 years of my life previously was being married to her, so I guess it was a good thing.
I was thinking like, hey, I just forgot who I was, but the plus side of that, I forgot you, girl. I don't even know who you. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm talking to you right now because I don't know you. You are a stranger, and my mama told me don't talk to strangers.
That's it. That's it. True to life. True to life. So
Wow. Yeah.
I know.
That's why.